Okay, so this is what I've been playing, but before I start, I forgot Mass Effect Foundations, ongoing series, Dark Horse Comics. Check it out if you're a Mass Effect fan. It's really good. I'll, I would do a quick summary of like the first three issues or whatever, but whatever. I'll do that later. Well, not I'll do it later, but like it's part of my in 7 day thing, so you'll see it anyway. So yeah. But what I've been playing, Beyond Two Souls, good, great, amazing. The Wolf Among Us, need to play that game. If you enjoyed The Walking Dead, play that game. Like it is that good. Just it's similar, but it's basically got some differences and improvements, like minor, that are worth like seeing. Like, oh, this is what they've done different. Like the combat stuff is really, I enjoyed it. Some people say it's like not that great. But I enjoyed it. Like the dialogue's still as good as it's ever been. The inventory, they've done some stuff with the inventory where it's like you can see like key items on the left. So it's like I'm wondering if where it's like more like the adventure style like genre that's like evolved from. So I'm wondering like if they're gonna like keep that around like the whole time of like like key items that you've had throughout the first season of like now you need to use this or something. So we'll see. Um, but also the cool thing they did was like the whole there's a location that you can go to, but there's two locations you can only choose one, and the choice and consequence of that was great because I chose one, but then seeing what other people chose, it looks like I chose the wrong one. So I'll have to but I bought it on PS3, and what I'm doing is I'm playing through first on PC and then uploading that to YouTube, and then after that I'm going to like go back on PS3 and then like do my opposite choice or like use my use my experience on the PC version to like see what was like the right or wrong or like what I should have did when I was playing, and then do that on the PS3 version. But man, still good. Telltale Games, man, just killing it. Yeah, I have my PS3 open right now, so I'm going to look at my games that I've been playing because I played some PSN games on here. I'm pretty sure Borderlands 2, of course, I talked about in the first part, but basically just like the daily loot hunts. But then from that, I've actually been playing more, so I actually went into like the Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, and I've actually gotten to Sanctuary, so I have my increased inventory and vault or loot or the rolling thing that he gives you when you get the Sanctuary, the vault or storage thing, whatever that thing. So I got like a bit more inventory. Let's see what else have I played. I think that's it. I haven't really played too much Mass Effect, and I played a ton of Batman. Like after Batman came out, I didn't play anything. It was fun. I've been playing like nonstop Batman. It's just so good. I played Hotline Miami for the first time. That game's interesting. It's one of like the most, I don't know. That game is like very disturbing, even though it's like it's very like basic as far as like graphic style. It's one of the most like like graphically violent and disturbing games I've ever played. But it's interesting because it uses such like a unique art style, and like the way the story is told is just so weird. Just it's crazy. It's a crazy game. I haven't played any of the stuff I got from the PSN sales that I've been doing every day, or every week. So that's hilarious. Just more backlog. Actually, I did play some Arclight too. It's just as good as the second one. It's really cool what they do with the story too, because you have a new protagonist in this one, and so it starts off with that character, and then you're playing with him for a while, and then you come back and you switch back around to Arc. So you have like this dual protagonist, dual storyline going on, and that's pretty cool. Like I haven't seen that done before, I don't think. So that was really cool. You have like a threat, and then you have two protagonists trying to like attack it from different sides. So and then well, yeah. So I'm waiting to see how that comes to fruition. 360, I haven't played anything. PC, I played something the other day. I did play Papers, Please for the first time. It was, I don't know. It's not my not my cup of tea. I got stuck where like I needed to interrogate someone, and I couldn't figure out like, well, I couldn't figure it out at the time. But then I watched a video on YouTube, and it showed that basically when you're interrogating someone, I guess nothing changes. You can just basically ask them questions, and they tell you whatever, and you can either be like, okay, they're lying or they're telling the truth, and then just stamp their paper of like pass or not pass. But it was an interesting experience, but it's not. I wasn't finding it as good as I'd heard it was. So I guess I just either didn't get it or it just wasn't for me. Um, Batman. I've talked ad nauseum about Batman on like 2 different podcasts. I don't really feel like gushing all over it. So, but it is. I haven't had any freezes or glitches, so I would say my experience is like more on the positive side of just it's really good. Like, just if you enjoy the first two, you need to play the third one because even though it's a prequel, it explains all that. But it is just the best the combat's ever been, in my opinion. It plays so good, and I enjoyed it. Like the story is on par with Arkham City. If you thought they can do any better, they do very close to doing as good, or no, they do a very close job of eclipsing Arkham City. Like Arkham City to me was like, how can they top this? And this one, so good. Just man, just the way they set that up and the way they deliver, so good. So it's like the gameplay and the story like come through for me, and the challenges are just as good as they've always been because the gameplay is as good as it's always been. It's actually I'd say like a slight hair better because like somehow the timing and like the flow of fighting is just like a bit more smoother. I don't know what they did. Like maybe it's just because they have more experience with the engine or something, or they have had more time with it, not more experience because like this is their first game. But like maybe Rocksteady gave them some tips or something. I don't know. Man, but just the combat system. Like to me, the mixed groups of enemies that you fight so good because you have like so many characters that you're fighting against at once. You have like the martial art dudes, the shield dudes, the armor dudes, and the normal dudes, the stun baton dudes, the knife dudes, and then like dudes can run out and get guns and like mix it all up. Bane, henchmen, like come on, there's like a ton of different types of enemies coming at you at the same time, and then you have to like know how did this guy goes down. How do I take this? Or I'm sorry. How do I take this guy down? How do I take this guy down? And like just boom, 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 like move from enemy to enemy. So as far as gameplay and like story, like it's just as good as Arkham City in my opinion. But to me, like where it falls short of Arkham City is like the the stuff that they give you is not as awesome. I mean, it is good, but it's not like as good because in Arkham City you could play as Catwoman, you could play as Nightwing, you could play as Robin. This one you get Deathstroke. I didn't really care about Deathstroke. And then also, like I saw Arkham City was like a perfect opportunity to have like fully fleshed out like episodic stuff with those characters like the side characters that you have. Whereas this one you only have Deathstroke. So I'm hoping that they do something that's some sort of like further on in the future DLC where you get all those characters. You get Robin, you get Catwoman, you get Nightwing. That would be great, and like you get actually like story stuff with them, or even do that with Deathstroke. There's like a after credit scene where like it teases like a freaking Suicide Squad thing with Deathstroke. It's like, is that going to be DLC? Is it going to be next game? Like, what are they doing here? Like, come on, like. I want it to be in Arkham. That's the thing. I don't want it to be in another game. I want it to be in Arkham Origins. Like, do it here because you already have like this awesome city that you've made. You get to go around in Gotham finally, and you get to freaking go and fight bad dudes. Like, let it be in Arkham. I mean, let it be in Gotham, and let me play other characters in Gotham with Batman. Like, and then just to get around the whole stupid prologue thing, just have it take place in the future, and just be like, okay, this takes place sometime before Arkham City because you get access to the city before it's split into pieces, and like you have the whole. This is a prison center inside their city, so it's like it makes to me it makes perfect sense because I want it to happen. So, but yeah, man, Arkham Origins so good. Just also the remote claw thing that is like my favorite gadget, and it never gets old to like shoot a henchman and then like shoot a gargoyle and just like hang them from like the gargoyle and just so fun. Like I love that so much. Oh, also, well, I would gush more about Arkham Origins, but I've talked about it for like the last however many weeks it's been out. But so good, like everything in that game, like all the stuff that they have to do for the challenge or the like the little the things that I forget what it's called, but it's basically like the Dark Knight challenges, where it's like you have to do combat challenges, stealth challenges, and detective challenges, to where it's like you get the little levels of like you get the experience points that like from that, and then it's just like you have like as it goes higher, it gets more harder. The only drawback for that is like once you like leveled up all the way, you don't need the experience. So it would have been cool if they gave you some other stuff after you unlocked everything of like skins or something. I don't know. But like yeah, once you've like done everything and you've unlocked everything, there's no real point to keep leveling up because I mean yeah, there's trophies, but that's not really an incentive to me. I haven't played online too, so I will be talking about that next month, I guess, if I ever get around to playing online. I mean, I need to play it online, but I'm not dying to play it online. So it's like right now I'm still going through the challenges, and they're still fun as ever. So it's like, man, so good. So yeah, I'm looking at my Raptor account to see if I played anything in the last month I haven't talked about. Resident Evil 6 I might play more of just because it grew on me. I wanted to play more, but I just couldn't get around to it. I want to go back and do all the Mercenaries mode stuff and unlock some more skins, show those off and stuff. Borderlands 2, actually I went back and played some on the PC as well. I played 400 Days again, still good. Just, man, Telltale Games, man. That's like another reason why I canceled my PS4 pre-order, because the Season 2 for the teaser for Walking Dead came out, and it said coming soon. And when it had coming soon for the Wolf Among Us, it was not that shortly after available, because it was up for pre-order for like a couple of days and it was out. And then Walking Dead Season 2 just went up for pre-order, and I pre-ordered it already, so I already got it. So when it goes live, I'll be playing that crap, and man, I cannot wait. Like, that has me so pumped. That's like, I don't know, it's like, I guess that would be like my Minecraft, because it's like a genre that didn't really exist, and then it like just happened and it blew up, and it's just so good. Like, I guess it's more of like an evolution of the adventure style game, but whatever. To me, it's like I've never really been into those games anyway, so. Looking on here for anything else I've played. That looks like it's it. Oh, I did pick up Gone Home, but I haven't played it yet, so we'll see. It's like $15, so it's not that bad for the price. Or it was on sale on Steam for like a day, so that's what I did. I got it when it was on sale, so yay. I think. Oh, alarm's going off. Mass Effect I haven't played in a while, so yeah. But that's pretty much it for what I've been playing. GTA 5 Online I played once. See, now I'm thinking about all the stuff I played that I talked about during the first part of the video, like the videos I've been making. But GTA 5 Online, like, I enjoyed it. It's just that to me, I'd rather have more single player content, because I'm never online at the same time as my friends are, so I can never play with them. And I wish there was like a way to automatically go into passive mode. And it sucks that it's like 100% or not 100 or 100, or you basically lose $100 when you go into passive mode. But it's like at the end of the day, that's a lot. That's not a lot of money. So I guess it's weird though, because it seems like it's a penalization for like going into passive mode when you don't want to get jacked around by other people. So that's weird. I think that's all I've been playing. Yeah, just playing Batmans. And is there anything else I need to mention before I sign off for the month? Besides, I'm not getting a PS4. Nope. Yeah, that's it. So whenever there's more DLC for Batman, I will be uploading it, or just more whatever for Batman, I'll be uploading it. I did get the season pass though, so yeah. I'm sorry. I'm kind of like running out of steam here at the end. But look forward to my my let's play of the I Am the Night mode. I'll be starting that today. I think I'll put up part 1 today just to get it done, and then I will put out the rest of it whenever I'm finished with that playthrough, or whenever I get to the part where I died. I'm like, oh, look how far I got. Because for me, it's like the only parts I see as being like an issue of game over would be the Copperhead boss fight, which is crazy, and then the Bane stuff. The Bane, like, it's not so bad fighting him. It's just when he does that charge attack and you dodge, it doesn't like, for whatever reason, the timing is weird. Like, you have to, it's like the timing is weird and you have to be jumping at like a certain angle, and it's annoying as hell because if there's a wall behind you, he will hit the wall and like bounce back. It'll be like a pinball effect. So he doesn't really stop his momentum, and he hits it and then continues to charge. So you will be like, have to dodge, and then if he hits that way, you're not gonna be able to dodge in time. So basically, you have to like be very aware of your surroundings in those encounters with him. Like, but like that's it, man. Like the Bane and the Copperhead thing. Like everything else I can do. Like freaking tons of bad dudes on screen. I can take them all out. I'm not worried about it. And once you get the shot gloves, it's over. You can just hit critical strikes and then like the quick ground takedown, and that's it. Like just knock everybody out. Or what I do is like the bat stun, and then the critical strikes to like everybody in the room that's not armored, because that'll knock them down, and then the quick gadget takedown of like X and circle which would be what would that be on 360? X and circle would be. Let me look at my controller. That would be A and B on the 360. But yeah, I also picked up. Oh, it's cool because on Steam I got the Game of the Year edition for both of those because I already had the Game for Windows Lives ones, so I got those for free. But I guess there's no real reason to make videos for those since they're old and I have all the videos anyway on my channel. So yeah. But yeah, there you go. That's it for Channel Taken for November 2013. Any comments? Leave them in the comments. Also, any requests for any playthrough, or not playthrough, but like any gameplay of anything, just leave in the comments too, because I'll be putting up a, like I said in the first video, putting up a like new acquisitions as far as games go, and then add it to the list of stuff of like, oh, you see that, and you're like, oh, maybe you should do a gameplay of that, or put some gameplay up on your channel of that, or do a playthrough of that, and just go, feel free right ahead to request it, and I'll get on it. But that's it for Channel Taken for this month. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, blah blah blah, share with your friends or not, if that's cool. And then follow me on Twitter at Ticketmaster, because I'm on Twitter now. No longer on I'm no longer trying to like do my Facebook thing for my YouTube channel. It's just it didn't work, so it's like whatever. The Twitter's easier, whatever. I found a use for it, so yeah. And then aimless podcasts, and then Big Bang. Yeah, aimless podcast for gaming podcast, and Big Bang podcast for comic book podcast. My Twitch for my streaming. And yeah, and like all those links can be found in the about my channel section. But that's it for this vlog, and thanks for watching. Have fun, good game. If the haters later, or until you see or hear from me again, I'm now signing off.